Well, hello everybody, welcome back. So it's been quite some time since I did a video, but we're getting back at it again. However, I am going to note something before we get started here. System test 12 may be a while because I have the system down temporarily. I'm currently working on something, so I probably won't have one out this month. There is a big change coming, so definitely stay tuned. But anyways, I will show you what we got here. So you saw in my last video, I pulled out this old Honeywell solid state system 7000 and went to see what would happen if I were to plug it in and test it. I did a few upgrades here. First off, you probably heard in the last video that this keypad didn't have a piezo. That's because before I was an idiot and I thought it was just too annoying, so I clipped it out and I think I threw it out. So what I did, I went to my local electronics store, which is C&J Electronics. I'm not sure how long they're going to be open, but went there and I went to buy another piezo, and now it's in here. It's a little large, so I just stuck it behind the keypad, but hey, it works. Right here I have my i3 smoke detector. Obviously there's the panel, and that is the white Wheelock MT. So taking off the panel door reveals the inside of the panel here. You can tell it's a little mess at the moment, but those wires there for the smoke detector. These wires hanging here are actually for the battery. I have to get new battery clips. However, it doesn't seem to work at the moment. I don't think it's working because I don't have a fuse for it. Well, actually, technically enough, I do not have fuses. This is probably not the best idea, but I just put some copper wires in there just to hold the fuses in place because all the fuses were bad. There's another one right there. Yeah, probably not the best idea, but it works. These wires over here are for the AC power source. I think it's 24 volts AC, not 24 DC. Like I said, those wires there, the red and white wires, that's for the Wheelock MT. And then those two wires there, that's for smoke detectors. I think you can hook up to two smoke detectors up to this. And I don't have anything connected to these terminals here. I think that's for the points, door switches, and all that mess. And then that's for the keypad. So anyways, oh yeah, another thing, that's also a power switch here. So let's go ahead and turn it on. I have this hooked to a power strip, so let's see this thing come alive. Here we go. Alright. And again, I only have copper wires in here, so it's not quite on unless if you whack it. See if I can. There we go. Okay. And then it turns back on again. There goes the red LED blinking, indicating that it's got power here. So now we're going to wait a few minutes for this thing to boot up. Alright. So now that the system's boot up, you'll see what we got going on here. That is your normal screen, which says home. And yeah. Now it is in trouble, unfortunately. I will show you, because obviously there's no points connected to this. Again, this actually came with the house when we bought it. In fact, there used to be the motion detector over here, but I forgot exactly what I did to that. Now, I do plan on reinstalling the system in the future, though. Anyways, here, you can see that there are some missing points here, if you want to read that right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and push that button. Point's not ready. Use the down arrow to display. Kitchen side door delay. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a fire alarm test. So let's go ahead and test the i3 smoke detector. So let's activate the i3 smoke detector and see what happens. Here we go. And then it says press OK to reset the smoke detector, so push OK. And system's reset. Alright, so now we're going to simulate an intruder alert, or if you want to summon the police. So let's push the police button, see what happens. And now let's go ahead and simulate the special button. Now, the special button really doesn't do anything. All it does is send the system into alarm for if you need medical attention, like if somebody falls down and they need to summon an ambulance. And I would push the fire button, but it's basically the same thing. It just activates the fire alarm. You push that button and it says fire alarm and then fire alarm button. And now, before I end the video here, you can see that there's something a little off with the keypad here. So if you look, you can see that the buttons here, you can see that there's some tan, the Honeywell logo, and then there's the tan around it because it's sun bleached. But I decided I'd tape that off while I paint the rest white, because it was originally white. But the reason why I taped that off is because I really didn't want to screw anything up with the Honeywell logo. But yeah, there it is. I think this looks really good. And I'm very glad to restore the system too, because this was obviously the house system. And then I decided I'd take it out just to toy around with, since my mom is telling me that it's a little expensive to use. I see why, because you gotta plug the dialer in and stuff, but yeah. And then there's also something else, but I'm gonna pause the video for this because it's another waiting game. Alright, well, I'm guessing it's probably gonna take some time. Oh god. Normally after a while it does go into trouble and it says CSC fail, which means dialer fail. I want to hook some type of dialer up so it'll call my cell phone, because again, I do plan on hooking this system back up to the house in the future. Maybe link it up with the alarm system that I have up now. In fact, here, I guess I'll show you guys a little update on something. So if you look, you can see that the alarm system is currently off. And the reason why the system's currently off is because I took the panel down. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm actually gonna sell this or trade it in for another alarm panel. But it's because I figured I wanted to downgrade the system a little bit, since this does take a lot of room up on the demonstration board. And plus, the panel that I'm going to be using next is smaller than this, and you can use it on the 52 or 5230 annunciator upstairs. But yeah, it's basically a mess at the moment. I want to see what I can do with these wires, because these are actually gas lines here, and I want to protect these in some metal pipe. I'll see what I can do there. And would you look at this? Yeah, communicator fail. I guess that's what COMM means. Yeah, because I don't have this plugged into a dialer or some central station. Well, anyways, that's the system. There's actually going to be more tests of this coming up soon. Yeah, system test 12 is definitely going to be a while yet, but it will be out soon. And also, I want to see if I can experiment with this right here. You probably remember this from system test number 4, when I had everything on the demonstration board. I had my Wheelock E70 speaker, and going on over, I have my siren driver that you saw in the same test, and when I tested this with my Simplex True Alert speaker strobe. I don't think this is going to kill the panel, because again, this is designed for burglar alarms. Oh, by the way, here you can read this. Yeah, not really anything too interesting. But I do an experiment and hook this up to the panel. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.